my channel. I was just going through my comic book collection. I bought a new box today. I was putting things away, and for some reason I wanted to document the state my collection was in. I think it's just because I'm watching these videos all the time. So I thought, why not make one myself? I basically have two boxes, a Spider-Man box and a everything else box. Let's start with the Spider-Man box. I'll kind of insert some B-roll of what the box looks like because this one is pretty cool. At the very front of the box, I sort of have the ASM collection. Currently, the ASM run is not so good, so let's run through some stuff that is good. This is issue 204, very beaten up, but this is the oldest issue that I have. Super sick cover. This is issue 339. Another really sick cover. Doc Ock. Die, die, die. That's just crazy. That's so sick. Next we have issue 353. So in this video, I'm not really going to get too much into like storyline or lore or anything. I really just want to like run through some of my favorite books. I don't even know if I'll hit every single one, but 356. I just want to kind of show off a more like casual collection, one that's not super crazy. 311. Another really cool cover. A 487. My collection kind of skips around because I only started probably a little over a year ago. 489. And I just get things that I think are cool looking, and I do look through most of my stuff. 578. And read most of my stuff, especially the current stuff. This one's kind of crazy. 666. I thought the cover was sick. And it's that whole Spider Island thing. 672. And we skip to 789. We got that really cool cover that I bought on a Black Friday sale, I think. That was another really cool cover I got on the same sale. You kidding me? So I know everybody and their mother is kind of a fan of Spider-Man, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. It's kind of like Jesus at this point, right? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a speed run because these are like more modern covers that I'm sure you guys have seen. This storyline wasn't great, even though already looking through this, I am feeling like nostalgic for the time period in my life when I was reading this. Ooh, that's a good cover. And I don't think it's like as bad as people were hating on it for, but after reading like older stuff from earlier in the run, I definitely understand why people are disappointed. This is when it restarted, and I picked up one and my friend picked up one for me because I didn't know if I was going to be able to go that day. Thank you, Sasha. The covers like definitely changed in vibe here at this point. Thought they were super cool. And then you guys are gonna see at a certain point, I don't really know when, I stopped buying, like, right here. Of course, right here. I stopped buying the A cover as frequently and more started going for variant covers because I was like, I don't need to just have the A cover every single time. That's kind of silly. So if there was a variant that I really liked, I went ahead and got it. There was probably a more efficient way to do this. Sick cover right here. But I don't know. Arm's getting tired. Holy shit. Okay, so then we had the Spider-Man torn shit. I really was not all that into that. And I am up to date on ASM. I just kind of have the issues all over the place. I can show you because I've been doing those frickin' realism covers and I think they're super cool and super beautiful. Oh, that was another Black Friday pickup. More Web of Spider-Man. Very small Web of Spider-Man section. And then we had this frickin', what is this? Beginning a 4-issue pictorial history of the world's greatest non-mutant superhero. Just like a cool little informational thing. And then we have probably my favorite section of the collection, the tiny little Todd McFarlane section. Oh, dude, that's one of my favorites. Look at that. If I remember correctly, these are like 90s. Gonna feel so silly if not, but dude, just like his style of drawing and his mentality when it comes to the whole comic book thing is very inspiring, just like for creating art in general. Oh yeah, I bought this one because I thought it was freaking crazy, just like Spider-Man surrounded in guns. Some of these, a lot of these I just got because I thought they were like super cool covers, or I was looking through and the art was really cool, or just like the story was cool. I think, yeah, this is where I started getting the Ultimate single issues. This story was, I think kind of the consensus that I agree with is it started off strong and kind of ended mediocre. Like, I don't know, kind of just felt like, okay, where do we go from here? And I know that they have like the Ultimate Endgame thing going on, which of course I bought the first one because that cover is sick. But like, I don't know. I read through that too, and it just was not tickling my fancy, to be honest with you. But the artwork in this series was really cool. 22 variant with the green, super sick, Superior Spider-Man. 23, messing the Kingpin up. Of course I got 24. Just a pretty simple but iconic cover, I would say. And then I even have, how many issues was this? The 5 issues. Oh, that's a cool variant. Look at that. The 5-issue series of the frickin' Ultimate Incursion with Miles Morales. Spider-Man 94. That cover's really cool. And then also, I got, I think these are that series, but I got the action figure covers of Venom and Symbiote Spidey, because I just thought those were really cool. And yeah, I read them, and I do not like the interior art, and I thought the story was eh. And then this is also like a reissue of the Secret Wars number 8 that I got just because I feel like you have to. We have some crossover stuff. Spider-Man Godzilla. Spider-Man Wolverine. I have issues 1, and I got 3 just because I found it really cheap, but I never read 2. And then Spider-Man Predator. And then we have some of this freaking Marvel Knight stuff. I remember seeing this stuff when I was a kid. Being able to pick it up and read it now is pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is what I have of the Superior Spider-Man, which I did start reading this here and on Hoopla, I think, somewhere online.
And I really like this storyline. I think this is fun, and I think it's interesting seeing Doc Ock as Spider-Man. Just kind of like that switch, because you know it's not permanent, it's not forever. Like, of course they're not going to do that, but and then we have that new Spider-Man Noir, which I ended up missing an issue for that, I think. So I think I have like 3 and 5, but I missed 4. And I finished it, skipping around. It's fun. It's a good one. We had the Radioactive Spider-Man, which I only got the first issue because I did not end up really thinking that was anything all that great. And then we got this, the Spectacular Spider-Man, yeah, the issue number 1. Just an iconic cover that I wanted to pick up. This really cool cover that was probably only $1. Spider-Man Fever, just different artwork style that I think is really neat. And then we have this, also same situation, just a cool cover, different style than what we're used to with Spidey. Symbiote cover. We got a bit of an old one here. Marvel Tales with the werewolf, that was a fun one. This weird one that's the Spectacular Spider-Man that just had a crazy cover. What If He Never Married Mary Jane? Then this one I'm also pretty sure my friend Sasha got for me as a birthday gift. It has an ad for one of my favorite movies. Just look at this. Look at this page. Doesn't this just throw you back in time, dude? So yeah, that's kind of where the random, like, spider characters, I think, start in this. So I have some of the original Spider-Girl. That's just a really cool cover that I think I got for like $1. And then I read a couple issues of the new Spider-Girl and wasn't really rocking with it. It's kind of like my problem with a lot of this new Spider stuff is it's just sort of corny, and I don't understand why. And I also got this Spider-Boy, and I think I bought this, I think it's the original issue of it, or maybe it's a third, but it's an older printing, and I bought it right before the new reprint just came out. And then we got this random Venom issue, we got this random Carnage issue, and then we have, these are some of the first ones that I bought. A couple cool Moon Knight issues with Spider-Man and Punisher teamed up. I said I wasn't gonna go through this whole box, and then I just got like carried away at looking at the Spider-Man stuff. So we ended up going through the whole box. We got a couple Fantastic Four issues with the webhead. We have this random ass Dark Hawk comic, but it has Spider-Man on it. They probably threw Spider-Man in there just to like help sell issues, because I had never heard of that dude before that. Then I got this one-shot Green Goblin comic that looks sick, and I was actually kind of disappointed because I thought that was going to be a series, and it turned out to just be a one-shot. I think they did one-shots of other villains, but yeah, I wanted the Green Goblin. And then I got the first 3 issues of the Black Cat comic that just came out recently. All pretty cool artwork. And I think that is the end of my Spider-Man box. I also have some trades and stuff for Spider-Man, but to be honest with you, this video took a little bit longer than I thought it would, and I'm tired and hungry. So maybe we'll do a trade video, and we'll also do just another video for the second box of non-Spider-Man stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first video. I'm gonna go take a sandwich. I'm gonna go take a sandwich. Goodbye.